Alright, good day everyone. Welcome to JP Elite Virtual Solution. My name is Ojo Adeolu Adejuma, your VA coach. Welcome once again. Try to remember to click to subscribe to this channel and click on the notification button so that you'll be able to receive notification anytime we upload new video on this channel. Alright, for today, so we are going to be talking about some aspect of Google WorkSpace, which is Google Sheets, Google Doc, Google Slide. That three aspects we are going to be talking about now. Alright, so let's get started. Welcome once again. Alright, so we start with Google Sheets. Okay, so for Google Sheets, let's choose any of the templates here so that we'll be able to use it properly. The first thing is, before you can do any of these, before you can make use of Google Sheets, you must have an account with Google before you can make use of that. Or alternatively, let's open a fresh page so that we'll be able to do it correctly. All right, so let's start from here. You say, okay, all right, so name, and then you can put contacts. You can put let's say phone number, and you can put sales or team leads, So let's get started. So you can say some sample, just trying to give us how to go about. So let's say the address, let's say the contact is XXXX234123. Then the number, let's say the number is 1234567, and then the team lead, let's say the team lead is sample Z. Okay, so you input all this data. Once you give this is your template number one, how you want it to look like, you put it there, and then so you already put all the information you want to put. So the next thing to do is, you can, if you want to bold any of these things, you can bold it by clicking this place. You can bold your contact too. Okay, your contact, sorry. Okay, so you can bold your contact as well. Okay, and the phone contact, you can bold it. The team lead, you can bold it. Okay, so and if you want to insert any link to this information here, so you come to this option. You see this is where you can input any link. So let's say you want to input let's say reports, a report work. Okay, let's say a report. So you just put the link here and you click on apply. Okay, or let's say you want to insert any charts. You can click on this one here. The chart will show. You can see the chart. Any of the charts you want to choose, you pick from there. Okay, so let's say you don't need the chart again, just control search, and then you move on again. Okay, let's Okay, so the chart is on column D. So if you don't need it, you can delete it. So I'm going to delete this now. All right. So if you move from here, you can also come to filter if you want to delete anything or you want to create another one. So whatever you want to do, just like we use normal Excel, you can change the setting. You can color any of the things that you are doing to make it unique. Okay, and by the time you are done with everything you are doing, if you want to do a presentation, let's say it's a presentation for a conference, let's say it's if it's on finance or anything, you come here, you can do your presentation here. So once you click on this, it will take you to the next icon, and you can see that it will ready to present. Okay, it's now ready to present. So, and if you don't need it, you just close it so that you continue what you are doing. And if you need to share, you can share here by copying the link. But most importantly, if you don't look at this icon here, if you don't click on this icon to bring out share, if you share anything, it will not going to be seen by public. So if you save here as a sample, okay, sample, let's say sample 6. Okay, so if you save, you need to add the person that will be the receiver. But aside from the fact that you are adding, and let's say we are putting 1 2 3 4 at this.com, okay, but you need to change the restriction. Who are the people that can view the information? Is there anyone with, if it is anyone with the link, you click on it. So meaning that is anyone with the link. So you need to now choose what can they do. Is this to view or comment on edit? So once you choose any of these, then the document is now ready. All right, so that's all about that for Google Sheets. You can keep trying to know more about it. So let's move to Google Doc. Like I always tell us in this VA mentorship, that Google Doc is like our Microsoft Word that we are used to. So let's just choose a blank document. Or so if you choose a blank document, so let's say what you want, you can type anything. It can be anything you want to do here. It can be email. It is a meeting note. You can type a meeting note here, you can see. And if it's not a note, if it is an email you want to draft, you can also come up with anything you want to type. But let's take one of the sample, one of the template available, so that we'll be able to do what is necessary for us to do. Okay, so let's take one of the sample again. So let's take one of the sample, and this time around, let's take let's open all the template, and then we just take one of the sample that we may want to use. All right, so let's take like this project proposal. Let's say you want to use your Google Doc to write a project proposal. Let it load. Okay, so you already have a template now for the project proposal that you want to write. Okay, so for the project name, you can say let's give it a name. let's say 1 2 3 1 2 3 4, or let's say camp name. Okay, so let's give the date, let's say 2024. Let's say 2024, and then you move on to your company name. So we already give it a name. We say the company name is camp. So you say so we just say camp. Okay, let's just give one. So you put the street name, you put information here, and then what is the company all about? That's the overview of the company. Okay, let's say the company you write what the company is all about. Okay, so let's say the company or the camping is for XYZ. Okay, you put an overview of what the company is about. So let's go to, you can take the goal. What are the goals of the company? Okay, so you choose the goal. Okay, so let's say goal 1. Let's say goal 1 is travel. Okay, so we'll say goal 1 travel. So let's say goal 2 is game. So you say goal 2 game. So that's how you input the goal. Okay, and let's move on to specification. So specification, you will now specify what you are to achieve. Okay, so here you can say the campaign. Okay, you can say the campaign is for XYZ, and within the age 1 2 3 4. Okay, and you just continue to put what you already have penned down into your document. So once you are done, you can now do additional things. If you want to bold it, you bold it here. Okay, and if you want to change the setting for the format, you change it here. And if you needed to input any link, the same method we use for Google Sheet, you put the link here. Okay, so if you wanted to input any image, you input the image here from your computer or from your Google Drive, from your photo, or from your website. Okay, and if you want to use bullets, this is where you can use the bullet. This is where you use the number. You can see that. This is where you can choose the bullet, anyone you want to use. So once you are done, then you come to this here. Once you are done with everything, if you want to see how it's going to view, this is how it's going to look like when you are done. Okay, so you come back here to share. If you copy directly like that, it's going to be private, only you will have access to it. So you come to share, and then you put the details. Let's say 1 2 3 4 at zy.com. Okay, and then you choose the restriction. You choose anyone that have the link. At that time it's already updated. So once you copy the link, and then you choose the option here, is it to edit or to comment, or for viewer only, you choose either comment or edit. So once you are done with that and you copy the link, anyone you share it with will be able to have access to the document. So we are done with Google Doc. Let's move to the next one, which is Google Slide. So for Google Slide, you choose one of the template as well. Okay, so let's look for one template to choose so that we can okay, there's one template here. No, this is a read wall. Let me choose another one. Sorry. Okay, so let's say we are choosing this. Let me open all the templates so that we'll be able to just choose one that will not give us more work. All right, so let's pick this template here. Okay, so for the Google Slide, it's like the same thing we use our PowerPoint presentation. So here you change whatever you want to do. Let's say camping, so you can say camp presentation. Okay, and here you put the topic you want to discuss, the overview, and here you are going to write the overview just like we do for Google Doc. Okay, so once you are done, and if you want to change the background, you can change the background here. You can choose another color of your choice. So you can see that it has changed the color now. So you can change each of the slide color if you like. If you want another color for this, you just come here and change the color. Okay, do you see that? And click on done. Okay, so any of the color you want to change it to, you can change it to it. Another very important thing is this is about 21 slides. If you don't want long slide for your presentation, just click on it and right click like this and delete the slide. So you can delete it to the number of slides that you want if you don't need up to that long number of slides in your presentation. So once you are done with everything, you can come here. If there's no other information you want to add again, okay, so come back to your slide. You can do presentation for viewer only. You see that you can present from here, and it's going to be recorded. Okay, you can see it's now bold. And if you don't want to present, if you want it from beginning, you can present from beginning. This is a new option added to Google Slide, which is presentation display option. You can choose which of the option you want. Okay, so once you are done with all of that, under the tools, anything you want to use, either the spelling or the link object you want to input in your slide, you put it there. If you want to change the format, you can change the format. If you want to insert any image, you can insert it. Okay, once you are done, you come here. If you copy, like I kept saying, if you copy directly from here, anyone you send the link to will not be able to access it. So what you do is you click on share, okay, and you put the any email you want to use, 1zyn, okay, .com or whatever. Okay, and you change the setting to anyone with the link. You allow it to update, then you change. Is it for them to view it, or to make comment, or to edit? So once you are done with all of that, you click on done. Then you can now come back here and copy the link. You notice that it said public on the web is now make public. Anybody that have access to the link now cannot go through it. I hope you have learned one or two things through this VA mentorship class. I want to believe that it has helped you to improve your skill. I encourage you to subscribe to this channel and click on notification button so that you'll be able to receive more of our practical session on our VA mentorship program that can also enhance and help you more as a VA beginner. Thank you. See you next time. Thank you. Bye.